Good afternoon, children. Welcome you all to the Science Video Session Standard 4, Term 2. We already revised the first part of the lesson plant. Lesson 3 plant. Today we are going to revise the next concept classification of plant. Plants are classified into many ways based on stem, lifespan, seed, flower, and color. Today we are going to recall the concept of classification of plants based on flower and color. The flower also color is pigment, green color. It's a common pigment of all plant. Flower also classified into two types: flowering plant, non-flowering plant. Colors also divided into two types: green plant and non-green plant. Now, flowering plant and non-flowering plant revision. Flowering and non-flowering plant. Flower is the most important part of our many plants because it is involved in reproduction. Some of the plants do not have flower. These plants are known as this also produced in the different modes. Based on this plant can be classified into two types: flowering plants, non-flowering plants. First, flowering plant. Plants bearing flower are called flowering plant. It is reproduced by sex cells or gametes and produce seeds. Seeds produce new plant. Example: mango, neem, pandy, mango, groundnut also. Then non-flowering plant. Without flower, the plant have without flower that can reproduce are called non-flowering plant. These plants do not produce seeds. They reproduce by a special feature called spores. Example: algae, fungi, fern. Then green plants and non-green plants. The most important pigment present in the plants are called chlorophyll. Based on the color present in the plants, they are divided into two groups: green plant and non-green plant. First, green plant. Plant containing green pigment are called green plant. It looks green in color. They produce their own food with the help of them. Depend atmosphere, light, and pigment for food preparation. Green plants are commonly called as autotrophs. Example: grass, paddy, algae. Then non-green plant. Non-green plants plants that lack of chlorophyll pigment and look not green are called non-green plants. They cannot prepare their food. These plants depend on other organisms for their food and living place. They are commonly called as heterotrophs. Example: mushroom, bread mouse, bracket fungi. These are the non-green plant. Now we are to recall, children, classification of plant. Next we are going to recall the pot of flower. Which is your favorite flower, children? My favorite flower is jasmine. Okay, what is the color of that? Our favorite flower is jasmine. That color is white. The sweet, that pleasant smell they present. Okay. Now we see the pot of flower. The four visible pot of flower are now we are going to recall. First, sepal. This is the green color. The sepals are leaves that protect the flower while it is still a bud. The green color is looking, no, they are usually green in color. Then next, second pot, petal. Next pot, petal. Petal are often bright color. This is the petal of the flower. Their major job to attract insect. That insect helps insects such as bees or butterfly to the flower. The insect helps the flower in the transformation of pollen grains. The pollen grains means small seed that helps to reproduction. Paper seeds. Then next pot, stamen. Stamen look like this. That Stamen means, and the red color, that the red color star is the down stem like that, no, that is the stamen. Stamen can be seen at the center of the flower. They contain pollen grain. They help the plants to multiple. It is the male part of a flower. It is a male part of a flower. Stamen is the male part of a flower. Then pistil. Pistil is also, see, this is the pistil. The center of the flower only they look like. Then the stamen is present in the pistil only. Okay, attached in the pistil. It's also present center of the flower. The pistil use the pollen grain to help the flower become the fruit. It is the female part of the flower. It is the female part of the flower. Children, how many parts are there, children? 4 parts. Cheppal, petal, stamen, pistil. Okay. The children, do you know which is the largest flower in the world? The largest flower in the world is Rafflesia. Rafflesia is the largest flower in the world. Okay, children. I hope that you recall the concept of parts of flower and classification of plants. Today topic, you have to study this lesson one word. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day.